helps people who don't know the process of if they need SSI, disability insurance. We know that process, right? So that, and I'll talk about a little bit more when we get down into other things that he's working on. But that is indicative. And what makes it so unique is when people like that come, sometimes they'll say, I want to do this. And say, well, how long are you going to be there? But when they tell you this is my work, automatically the passion, the work is there. So it's just a matter of the connection and actually building on the concept. So when we get down to the Afram Museum, I'll talk a little bit about that. But that is indicative of what we're seeing happen today at this point in time. But before I go any further, I'd just like you guys to introduce yourself. What you do, where you from.
Sure. Hi, I'm Michelle. I just moved to the area from Los Angeles. The reason why I'm here is because I took an offer to work with a nonprofit that focuses on essentially abolishing the death penalty, and we take cases mostly from like different parts of California, but we'll do some out of state work too to get guys off death row. So
Nice.
So yeah, and I'll say this though, I feel like my path has been heavily influenced by Black Panther history. So I wanted to definitely come out here and learn more.
Well, I appreciate that, hearing that. We all do. And those, of course, across the country who aren't able to be here also are represented. And of course, the BPPALN, I think we have, how many, 7 social media sites?
Yeah.
We usually, in everything we do, get 10 to 15,000 views and more a month. And the input is amazing. We just did a conference call with the main organizing group in London, about, and this is the same thing. It was a legacy of the Black Panther Party and the relationship of how bringing everyone together. We call it the original Rainbow Coalition of all of us. We were so, the average age, well, we had young members as young as 15, here in the Bay Area, telling their stories. Imagine 15-year-old having the FBI knock on your door saying, your son or daughter is involved with these radical people. So he's 15, he's sitting there listening, he had no idea, he opened the door, hey, come on in, FBI. But it's so funny that the reason was simply because it was an idea of, finally, we're going to do things for ourselves. Like the concept of self-defense is embodied, and we get down there in 65, documented by Stanford University, survival programs, which are typically alive and run today. And one thing that we always talk about, and we'll talk about how we've always believed in local control of your politics and your government,